Morning, what was the last formula we discussed? Tan A plus B plus, sorry, cot A plus B plus C, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Cot A
Yes,
plus
sir.
B plus.
What is the 10th formula? Which one? What is the number of that?
11th one.
11th.
11 complete. Okay, all right. We will complete 3 more formulas. Okay, 12th one. Yeah, I want to generalize it, not just for 4 things. I want to let it take tan A1 plus A2 plus A3 so on up to AN. If you have n things. Formula is S1 minus S3 plus S5 minus S7 so on by 1 minus S2 plus S4 minus S6 so on. What does it mean? S1 means sigma tan A1. Means all single things. Tan A1 plus tan A2 plus tan A3 so on. S2 means two things. Sigma tan A1 tan A2. Sometimes we may even write double sigma. No, okay, no problem. All kinds of two things. Tan A1 A2 plus tan A1 A3 plus tan A1 A4 tan A2 A3. All kinds of things. Okay. So you have to understand that I'm not writing in detail. Yes, please.
Sir, sometimes you said that you can use a double sigma, no, sir.
Yeah.
So when we should use, sir?
I can even write like this if you want. Double sigma I less than 1 less than or equal to I less than j less than or equal to n tan ai into tan ag. You know what does it mean? Because two variables are there I and j, that's why 2 sigmas. Okay. You can even write 1 sigma, doesn't matter, meaning is same. Two variables. What they should be taken? I should be less than j. I can be anything between 1 to n. J can be anything between 1 to n. So I can take 1 here, 2 here, 1 here, 3 here, 1 here, 4 here, 2 here, 3 here, 2 here, 4 here, all that. So that means this includes tan A1 tan A2 plus tan A1 tan A3 plus tan A1 tan A4 so on. Not just that, I can even have tan A2 tan A3 tan A2 tan A4 so on. Okay, I can even write tan A3 tan A4 so on. Okay, basically when I is 1, j can be 2 3 4 so on. When I is 2, j can be 3 4 5 so on. When I is 3, j can be 4 5 so on. Okay, so that's what this means. Is everybody clear what is this two things mean?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yes, sir. So similarly S3 means three things. I have to write 3 sigmas, I less than j less than k and all that. Okay. But I prefer to write as an example. Tan A1 into tan A2 into tan A3 plus tan A1.
Sir, lower part of what is not visible, sir.
Yeah.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Tan A1 A2 A3 plus tan A1 A3. We can even write A2 A4 and tan A1. You can write tan A5, tan A7. I'm just giving an example, but any kinds of three things all put together is S3. Similarly, S4, four things product, their summation. All right. How actually this formula came is based on complex numbers. The proof is based on complex numbers. We'll study in second year. Okay. If you want, you can just make a note. Proof based on complex numbers. We'll study in second year. In fact, anybody heard the book called Plane Trigonometry by S.L. Loney? Anybody heard of that?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So in that, part 1, part 2, there are 2 books. Long time back, it was written very old book. Okay. So when IIT was subjective, people were used to use those books. I don't necessarily recommend that book now to purchase because either some are too lengthy subjective questions or any other easy questions are already covered in the books in our materials and past year mains questions and everywhere it's covered. So that's why I'm not recommending to purchase that book. But that book has part 2. Part 1 is everything by using trigonometry formulas. Part 2 is deriving a lot of trigonometric formulas using complex numbers. And there's a lot of applications of that also. Other S.L. Loney, L-O-N-E-Y, plain trigonometry. Anyway, all of you, due to online, you missed many things, but one of the things you missed is gifts from me. In an offline classes, if somebody tells the answer, somebody gets good marks in the exam, I generally give some gifts. All of you are missing. If you want, I can send virtual gifts. Send some pictures of the gifts.
So what kind of gifts, sir?
Gifts, anything is gift only. What kind of gift is not okay. I may give a pen, I may give a book, anything. Okay. The price of the gift is not important. Gift is a gift. In maths, there are a lot of funny names for some theorems. One theorem is called Fermat's Little Theorem. Theorem name is Little Theorem. There is one theorem called Last Theorem. Okay. One theorem is called Butterfly Theorem. There is one formula called Shoelace Formula. You heard of Shoelace Formula anytime?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Just recently, some formula I was telling seniors forgot this yesterday. They pressed told. That, yeah, there's one rule called hockey stick rule. Just yesterday only I taught that. Maybe it is there in the video. Binomial hockey stick rule.
Sir?
Yes, please.
Sir, and trigonometry maximum up to how many angles, compound angles? How many terms?
Oh, no, we only talk about either 2 or 3 only most. Okay.
Okay.
And by chance, anytime more is required, we use these formulas only. So if 4 things are there, we write it as 2 things plus 2 things.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Sitarama, be quiet. No noise. Okay, I'm erasing all these things.
Yes.
Hemant, I told you to adjust your camera.
Sir, I adjusted, but due to lighting, my face is not clearly visible.
Okay. Okay. By the way, just shoelace formula is this. You know this formula, but maybe it was not told as shoelace formula. If you take a polygon with n vertices x1, y1, x2, y2, x3, y3, okay, you write first point, second point, and third point, and fourth point, nth point, and again first point. This into this minus this into this, plus 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 this into this minus this into this.
Sir, area.
Yeah, it
Yes,
gives
sir.
area, right?
Finding
Okay.
a field.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
This is called shoelace formula. Okay. Maybe, I don't know, in some countries they may not use this, but some countries they use in school.
Sir, once can you repeat, sir? X1 into Y1 minus Y2, that one, sir?
That, you know, for a polygon, in a coordinate system, 2D coordinate system, we write
Okay,
a
sir.
formula for a polygon. That
Understood.
one, you might have written like this. If you write like this, it looks like the shoelace thing, right? These are like holes.
Yes. Shoelace.
Buttons.
Shoelace.
Yes.
Okay, shoelace. Understood.
Okay. Yeah.
It is used to find the area, I mean.
Yeah. In second year, I'll teach you. There is one method called Mango's method. One time, instead of teaching that method, I gave the question. Okay, just 1 minute. I gave one question where they have to use that method, but I did not tell what is that method. But I gave them some hints. Finally, some people could, without myself telling, they could understand they could get idea for method. Okay. So I gave them mangoes also. as a gift. So gift can be anything, including mangoes. Why I told you about all these things? Cooper asked about what kind of gifts I went there. All right. This is 11th one. Okay. 12th one. We have studied about tan A plus B and
Sir,
tan
12th one or sir, 13th?
30. Okay. Hey, all of you, no noise. Yeah. So within tan A plus B, there are one or two small formulas. If you take tan pi by 4 plus theta, you can write it as tan pi by 4 plus tan theta by 1 minus tan pi by 4 into tan theta.
1
pi
plus
by
tan theta by 1 minus tan theta.
Yeah.
So that means we're getting sin theta plus cos theta by cos theta minus sin theta.
Yeah, you can even write like that. You can write 1 plus sin theta by cos theta, 1 minus sin theta by cos theta. To simplify, you will get cos theta plus sin theta by cos theta minus sin theta. Okay, similarly, tan pi by 4 minus theta. I can directly write the formulas here. 1 minus tan theta by 1 plus tan theta, which is if I write sin by cos, cos theta minus sin theta by cos theta plus sin theta. Okay, not too many formulas, one or two more formulas. We'll stop with that. Then we stop on the class with formula. Sin A plus B. Let me write first cos part of B. It's okay. Cos A plus B into cos A minus B. We have formula cos
So
square
cos square A
A.
minus sin square B is equal to cos square B minus sin square A.
Yeah. Okay. How to prove this is simply use this formula and multiply. So when you take LHS, cos A plus B is cos A cos B minus sin A sin.
Sin B into cos A cos B plus sin A sin B.
Yeah.
It will form of A square minus B square.
Yeah, this A minus B into A plus B, you can write A square minus B square. So you will get the cos square A cos square B minus sin square A sin square A. Cos square A, I want a formula in terms of A and cos A and sin B. If I don't want cos square B, so I'm going to write cos square B as 1 minus sin square B. And the sin square A as 1 minus cos square A. Sitarama? Okay, let us just expand this. You will get cos square A minus cos square A sin square B minus sin square B plus cos square A sin square B. This and this are same. You will get formula. If you want the second formula, this you can write 1 minus sin square A, this you can write 1 minus cos square B and cancel. You will get the other formula. Maybe I can even write that. This is 1 minus sin square A. This is 1 minus cos square B. You can cancel 1. You will get cos square B minus sin square A. Here we got cos square A minus sin square B. Okay. This one you derived, I'm not going to write the proof, but now itself we can try to prove it. Sin A plus B into sin A minus B is sin square A minus sin square B or cos square B minus cos square A. Okay, try to prove this.
Sir, can you keep the camera a little bit high?
Everybody completed the 14th one?
Sir, just
Sir,
1 minute.
one should just.
Sir, no, sir. Please keep it down.
Okay. So I should show you down part.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Sir, that one cross square we minus cross square here into, sir, that one.
That is minus, not into.
What?
Okay, 14, everybody completed?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, 15, somebody may be waiting for me to write. I'm not planning to write. You only write the proof. But you should write the proof.
Sir,
Yes, please.
sir, up to this 16 to up to 20 formulas, this compound angles you will give in exam, sir.
I'll tell you. So, wait.
Sorry, the question, sir.
Which one?
16 point.
15th one is also formula. I'm asking you to prove the formula by yourself.
I'm talking about the 16th one, sir. This is a question, sir.
That's also values, standard values we're supposed to remember. Okay. Okay, like we remember sine 30 degrees, sine 45 degrees, sine 60 degrees. Now we should also remember sine 15, Sin 75, cos 15, cos 75, tan 15, tan 75 values. Okay, sin 15, how to find? Either you can write 45 minus 30 or you can even write 60 minus 45. Both will give you same answer. And then use compound angle. Sin A minus B is sin A cos B minus cos A sin B. Okay, we know all the values. Okay, so by using compound angles plus the previous known values like 30, 45, 60, we are able to get sin 15. And that is same as 75 also. So sin 15 and cos 75 are same. Cos 15 and sin 75 are same here. So this is cos 75 degrees. This is sin 75 degrees.
All the complementary angles we can write it equal.
Yeah. Okay, everybody could complete your 15th proof by yourself?
Yes, sir. Completed, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Sir?
Yes, please.
Sir, I'm having doubts, sir. Actually, how to find the value of sine 99 degrees like that? Irrespective of the 15 multiples.
Yeah. Basically, some angles only we can find by knowing the previous angle. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Other angles and all, there are that means there are calculations already made. Tables are there. We have like you have logarithmic tables, right?
Clark's table, sir.
Yeah, like that we have sine table and cos. Sine table, cos table values are there. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So either we have to use the tables or we have to use the calculator. Okay. We cannot derive everything from the original definition. We have to go for some further things. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Sir, how did they get that value, sir?
Yeah, that's a good question. How they could find every value? Okay. Actually, if we have some expansions are there. Okay. Of course, these are in radians. Will be discussed a little later. For example, sin x, you can write x minus x cubed by 3 factorial plus x power 5 by 5 factorial. Like that, there are some expansions. Okay.
Yes, sir.
When you talk about sin 0.0123 or something like that, or 7.123 and all, if you use these things, when x is very small, sometimes we neglect higher terms because when the terms are very, very small, they will only give up beyond third decimal, beyond fourth decimal. If you want up to 2 decimals, if you find a value up here, it will be sufficient. Okay. So there are some methods to find these values. Okay, let's say you want to find 0.23 power 5. There are some methods used that they already made tables from that. Okay.
Sir, we will be learning those expansions.
No. Actually, trigonometric expansions, one chapter used to be there in intermediate earlier till 2012. After that, they removed it. Okay, so we are not going to use it anywhere, either in JEE mains or advanced exam or even IP. So we don't have to worry about those. Only standard angles will be asked. If they ask anything else, they are going to give the values in the book, in the question.
Sir, by using these expansions, they found out the sine 37, 53 degrees.
No, actually expansions are only for smaller angles. Okay, especially that in radians. For degrees, they have some different methods. Okay, some kind of series only. Most of them are some kind of series. Even logarithmic also series. Log tables are also made based on the series. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Even the computer calculator has a program that is also written based on that series. Okay, calculators are run by a program, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
So that chip already program is written and it just do the calculation. Okay. So those are all based on that. Okay. So initially, whenever they wrote the program, they need to know how the tables are made. So they are using the calculator, they don't have to worry about it, right? In fact, I know one IIT professor, when he studied engineering in IIT, not as a professor, when he was a student, the calculators were not there in India, okay, at that time. So they have to use log tables every time because in engineering we'll be doing a lot of calculations, okay. Some people know about log tables, right, here?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and others anyway will teach once again because In maths, we know little bit, but in chemistry and all, practicals and all, we'll be using to some extent. Okay, so how to use log tables? Because let's say you have to write 2.03 whole power 5 into 9.234 by 10.579. I think you need to have log tables for doing this kind of calculation, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So in engineering, we have to do a lot of calculations, this kind of thing. Okay. So every time they have to refer log tables. Okay. So after using quite a few times, he thought, why every time refer the book? So that person, he by hearted the log table. Okay. So you ask any number, any column, any row, you can tell the number. Okay. Some people have gifted with that memory, right? Okay. Tan 15, I can write tan 15 by cos 15. Or directly I can write tan 45, tan 50, anything is okay. So let me write tan 60 minus 45. Places, yeah. So it will be tan 60 minus tan 45, 1 plus tan 60 into tan 45. Tan 60 is root 3. So root 3 minus 1 by 1 plus root 3. Let us rationalize this. So root 3 minus 1 by root 3 plus 1, you multiply with root 3 minus 1, multiply with root 3 minus 1.
2 minus 2.
So you will get 3 plus 1 minus 2 root 3 by 3 minus 1. 4 minus 2 root 3 by 2.
We get 2
Which
minus
is
root 3.
Yeah.
Sir, the value written in the last is 2 minus root 3 only, no, sir?
Yeah, 2 minus 2.
Okay, sir.
Similarly, tan 15 or cot 75. So this is cot 75, tan 15. So cot 15 and tan 75 is equal to 2 plus root 3. Maybe in physics, some places you use sin 37 3 by 5, cos 37 4 by 5, something like that, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Results will be
They are approximate, they are not exact. Sin 37 is not exactly 3 by 5. You know that?
yes, sir.
Yeah. It is not exactly 0.6 sin 37 degrees. Very close to that. Just in physics, they don't want to give 30 degrees, 15 degrees, 45 degrees. They want to give some other number where calculations are easier. They just made up that kind of thing. Okay. Otherwise, it's not a standard value. Has anybody really thought sin 37 is exactly 3 by 5?
Sir,
No.
I thought, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So even 22 by 7 is not the real value of pi, right?
That is obviously pi is an irrational number, non-terminating, non-repeating decimal. It cannot be written as a rational number, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
3.14 is an approximation, 22 by 7 is an approximation. There may be some other approximation.
Then we are finding an approximate value for every circle also.
Yes.
And not for correct value.
Yes. Yeah, correct.
Sir, tan 15 value is not root 3 minus 1 by 1 plus root 3, no, sir?
Tan 15, root 3 minus 1 by root 3 plus 1. After rationalizing, it became 2 minus root 3.
The 2 minus root 3 is the value of tan 15, no, sir?
Yes, correct. Exactly.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Somebody is asking whether tan 45 degrees is approximately 1 or really 1. That is really 1 only. Root 3 by 2 is really 1. Why? You take a right angle isosceles triangle. This is 45 degrees.
Because both sides will be equal, sir, adjacent sides due to same angle.
You take equilateral triangle. This is 60. This is 30. And you know this is L means this is L. This is L by 2. This is L by 2. This is L root 3 by 2. You take this by this. So the sin 30, cos 30, sin 60 and all, they are exact values. What we know. One is based on equilateral triangle. One is based on right angle isosceles triangle.
And 0 degrees is based on assumption.
No, not assumption. By the definition, original definition. All right. Can I erase this whole thing?
Sir, last tan 15 degrees, you can rub everything.
Okay. After that, you have to write this also. Cos 15 equal tan 75 equal 2 plus.
Okay. Yes, sir. At last, I'll come.
Done, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir, you can rub it.
Okay, I think mostly we are done with the formulas. I may have to do only questions. All of you have to remember this sin 15, cos 15, sin 75, cos 75, tan 15, cot 15, tan 75, and all. You have to remember these values. Okay. One or two more things I want to tell, but I think through the questions I can tell you. Maybe I can just tell one or two results. What is the last point? Is 16th point I told her.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, 17. You take any triangle, then tan A plus tan B plus tan C, their sum is always equal to the product tan A into tan B into tan C. Okay, in any triangle ABC. You can even write cot A cot B plus cot B cot C plus cot C cot A equal to 1. Both are same. If you write this tan as 1 by cot, you will get this, or cot as 1 by tan like this. How to prove this? Two methods. Method 1, A plus B plus C is equal to 180 degrees, means you apply tan on both sides. Tan A plus B plus C is tan 180 degrees. Tan 180 degrees is 0. But tan A plus B plus C, what is the formula? Sigma tan A minus pi tan A by 1 minus sigma tan A tan B is equal to 0. That means numerator is 0. So if you send this denominator there, you will get sigma tan A minus pi tan A equal to 0. That is sigma tan A is equal to pi tan. Sigma tan A means tan A plus tan B plus tan C. Pi tan A means tan A into tan B into tan C. This is one standard result for a triangle. You can do another way is send this C to the other side and apply tan on both sides. A plus B equal to 180 minus. When you apply tan, you will get tan A plus B is equal to tan 180 minus, that is tan C. So it is tan A plus tan B by 1 minus tan A tan B is equal to tan 180 minus theta is tan theta only. So you can do cross multiplication, you will get the same result. Tan 180 minus tan C is minus tan. For second quadrant,
Yes, sir.
even multiple of 90 so tan, and second quadrant minus. So if you do, you will get tan A plus tan B is equal to minus tan C plus tan A into tan B into tan C. Bring this minus tan C this side, you will get it. I might have written small letters, but I think you will be able to follow.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I am not proving the second part, but you write tan as 1 by cot, you will be able to prove, or you apply cot on both sides, or you apply cot on both sides, do cross multiplication, you can prove the second one.
Sir,
Yes, please.
so the formula tan A plus tan B plus tan C.
Tan A into tan B.
After that, you wrote one thing, no, sir. Cot with cot. That one.
That is cot A cot B plus cot B cot C plus cot C cot A equal to 1.
Sir, once can you again say it, sir?
Cot A into cot B
Okay, sir.
plus cot B into cot C plus cot C into cot A equal to 1.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Everybody completed the down part, right?
1 minute, sir.
Okay.
Sir,
Yes, please.
for tan 90 is undefined, no, sir. Can you take it as 0?
No. 1 by cot 90 you can take 0. Undefined means undefined only.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Sir,
Yes, please.
it is infinity, no? Not defined.
Okay. I am not saying this is like a formula. We'll be using in few questions. That's why I just gave it as a formula, but I am not saying it's a formula. Sometimes you may find a question like this. Show that 2 tan 70 is equal to tan 80 minus tan 10 degrees. They may send that one this side and they may ask you. You may be wondering where from this question came or how to get idea. Main point is 80 minus 10 is 70 and 80 plus 10 is 90. Tan 70, I can write it as tan 80 minus 10. That I can write tan 80 minus tan 10 by 1 plus tan 80 into tan 10. This denominator will become 2. Anybody want to tell why?
Sir, because tan 10 is cot 18, no, sir.
Yeah, you can write this as 90 minus 80, cot 80 cancel, you will get 1. 1 plus 1 is 2. Bring that 2 here. You will get this formula, right? Okay.
Yes, sir.
So for that kind of questions, how to approach, I'm giving an idea. I'm not saying as such. No, some people may call this as a formula. After all, what is formula, what is not a formula is difficult to tell. Anything that we use in many questions, you can call it a formula because you are using many times. Okay, anyway, so how did this come is very simple. Tan A minus B, I can write tan A minus tan B by 1 plus tan A into tan B. That is tan A minus tan B by 1 plus tan A. In the place of B, I can write 90 minus C. Tan 90 minus C is cot A. So we will get tan A minus tan B by 1 plus tan A into cot A. Tan A into cot A is 1. So we will get tan A minus tan A by 1 plus 1. 1 plus 1 is 2. Bring the 2 here, we get it. Okay. I know many questions you can be done on your own, but when I give homework, some people, that means those are learning new, may have some doubts. So I thought there may be some people learned earlier or able to do fast. I just want to go by the standard process of teaching. So I want to discuss all the odd numbered questions in the class and even number questions are homework. If somebody is able to do both along with me, you want to do in the same notes or two different notes, up to you. So compound angles, all the formulas are done. Only we have to come across different variety of questions only. Okay. So mains, even numbers, you can start doing it, and odd numbers we'll discuss in the class. Okay. What is there on the board? Everybody clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So can I erase this whole thing?
1 second, sir. Just 1 second.
Okay. Okay.
Yes, sir. Done, sir.
Okay. Okay. Very first question. They gave cos A minus B and tan A tan B, and they want something. Okay. Cos A minus B is 3/5. Tan A into tan B is 2. Some options are sin A plus B, some are cos A plus B. We don't know which quadrants they are. Okay. But one thing that we have to just notice here, cos A minus B, I can write cos A cos B plus sin A sin B is 3/5.
Sir, now you can divide both sides by cos A and cos B.
Yeah, that is also okay. I can write sin A sin B by cos A cos B is equal to 2. Send this one that side because tan is sin by cos. I will get sin A sin B equal to 2 cos A cos B. Okay, now in the place of sin A sin B, I can substitute that. Cos A cos B plus 2 cos A cos B is equal to 3/5. So this and this put together is 3 cos A cos B is 3/5. When I cancel 3, I'll get cos A cos B is 1/5. If I substitute that, I'll get sin A sin B is 2/5. So I know cos A cos B separately, sin A sin B separately. By adding them, I got cos A minus B. If I subtract them, I'll get cos A plus B. So I know cos A plus B is cos A cos B minus sin A sin B, which is 1/5 minus 2/5 is minus 1/5. But if I want to find sin A plus B, I'll have two options, plus or minus. I'll not be able to decide. Okay, but with the given thing, okay, yeah, somebody said I can divide it cos A cos B here. It's okay, it can be done. Okay, mainly I'm able to find this is ratio of two quantities, this is sum of these two quantities, so I can find this quantity separately, this quantity separately. But adding is this question, by subtracting you get this.
Sir, we want to write, sir, this one.
Yeah. In the class notes only you write. Okay, in the class notes you just write a mains material odd number solution. Because in the previous topic, when I give homework, I ended up discussing quite a few questions. So I thought maybe some people are finding difficulty. So I will discuss half of the questions. With that, similar questions will be even numbers. They may be able to do and doubts in the end. After doing mains even numbers, I'll ask you to do exercise 6C. which are based on compound angle.
Sir, exercise 6B.
sir.
Now exercise 6B is about periodicity. We'll do later. Okay.
What is
Even in exercise 6B, I'll ask you to neglect few questions.
Sir,
Yes, please.
sir, we wrote from first step to second step. Can you explain?
Tan I wrote sin by cos, and this
Sir,
denominator that's
itself,
correct.
sir. This.
Okay, anyway, but here cos A minus B formula is this. I am able to write this as this one based on this.
Okay.
Sin A sin B I wrote 2 cos A cos B based on this. Okay. Now this became 3 cos A cos. And that when I substituted here, I got sin A sin B. Okay.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Trigonometry till some extent, basically most of the trigonometry is like this only. There are formulas and questions are based on the formulas. So one is about remembering the formulas, another one is getting an idea how to use this formula this way, that way and all. Okay, otherwise nothing much. Okay. Those are completed can do the third question.
Sir, means we want to do the even sums, sir.
You have to do even numbers. I will do odd numbers. Okay.
Up to how many, sir?
As many. I'll keep on doing odd numbers. You keep on doing even numbers. Okay. So every day I don't have to tell about the homework. If today I do up to 7th question, you can do even numbers up to 8th question. Okay. You want to do more also, you can do.
Sir, means how many odd you wrote, that much even we want to do, sir?
Yes, exactly.
Okay, sir.
That is the minimum. If you want to do more, you can do.
Sir, if even sums doubt, you will explain that one also.
Yeah. Next day I'll discuss that. Sure.
Okay, sir.
Okay, this first question everybody completed?
Completed, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Complete.
Okay, third question. Tan alpha and tan beta are roots of x square plus px plus q equal to 0, and they wanted cos square alpha, sin square alpha plus beta something. Okay. I did not write the question completely. One method for this question is, first of all, sum of the roots.
Sir, we can write tan
Minus
of
p, sir.
alpha plus beta is equals to minus p by 1 minus q.
What?
Sir, I am telling from this, from what they gave, we can write tan of alpha plus beta is equals to minus p by 1 minus q.
Yeah, that's what we are doing. Sum of the roots is minus p. If I take product of roots,
Q, sir.
Q.
yeah, it is tan alpha into tan beta is q.
Sir, then we have
Now-
to substitute the values in tan of A plus B, no, sir?
Yes. So you'll get tan alpha plus tan beta by 1 minus tan alpha into tan beta is minus p by 1 minus q. You can even write p by q minus 1.
Sir, it is only the second question.
Yeah, okay, then that's good. Okay. Now they wanted sine and cos, so I can even construct a simple triangle. This is alpha plus beta. P is opposite side. Q minus 1 is this.
Sir,
This is root of. Yes, please.
sir, actually tan of alpha plus beta can be written as sin of alpha plus beta by cos of alpha plus beta, no, sir?
Okay.
So we'll be getting sine of alpha plus beta is equal to p, and cos of alpha plus beta is equal to q minus 1.
No, no. If some ratio of two things is 3 by 5, doesn't mean they're 3 and 5. They can be 30 and 50 also. So I have to take some k into p and some k into q. And what is that k is actually this term. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. But anyway, I think I can write sin by cos, do cross multiplication and square it also, I may get something. Because, of course, if I square it, I'll get p square. Okay, let it be. From this, sin alpha plus beta. Please mute yourself. Is this by this? I'll call hypotenuse as h and I'll substitute it later. Sin alpha plus beta is p by h. And cos alpha plus beta is q minus 1 by h, hypotenuse. And I think the question is sin square alpha plus beta plus p into sin alpha plus beta into cos alpha plus beta plus q into cos square alpha plus beta. This is the question. If I substitute all the known values, this is p square by h square. This is p into p by h into q minus 1 by h. This is q into q minus 1 by h whole square. All denominators are h square. Okay.
So you can write it now like p square plus q minus 1 whole square, and we can substitute, we can divide everything, simplify everything.
Okay, let us see. The answer is only p or only q. H square is p square plus q minus 1 whole square. Yeah, it's getting cancelled. It's coming. It's okay. Just simplify it. It will come. Okay, this is p square. This into this is p square q minus p square. This into this is q into q minus 1 whole square by h square. This and this got cancelled. If I take q common here, I will get p square plus q minus 1 whole square by h square. But h square is same as p square into q minus 1 whole square. They will get cancelled. You will get q. Okay, so even though it is compound angle formless only, just different questions we have to do in different way. Here sum of the roots, sort of the roots. From that we can find tan alpha plus beta. From that sin and cos separately, and then substitute them and simplify. I can do this question by another method. It may give us some different perspective to the question. I'm not necessarily saying that the other method is going to be easy, just a different approach. Anybody any doubt about this solution? Okay, keeping in the mind of those are learning for the first time, I'm really going slow and clarifying each and every small doubt that we have. But some people can take disadvantage of this. They don't do homework, they don't listen to the class, they don't write properly and all. Then the whole purpose of myself going slow will become waste. For those people only I'm going slow. If they don't do homework and they neglect, the whole purpose is lost. Jacinth, are you writing notes properly?
Yes, sir.
And trying homework questions on time?
Yes, sir.
After all classes are over per day, how many hours you are reading or doing homework on your own at home? All subjects put together?
4 hours minimum. Like I'll try to do it in like.
You are doing per day 4 hours. Okay. Like that in a week, on how many days you are able to do per day 4 hours?
5 days, sir. 5 days or 4 days, sir.
Okay. I am not asking what you want to do. What you are actually doing it, I am asking. You are actually doing 4 hours, at least 5 days. That's good then. Okay. Is there anybody in this class? After class are over, only you are studying hardly 1 hour and saying all homeworks are getting completed and all. Is there anybody like that in this class? Nobody. Okay. I thought somebody has superpowers. They're able to read their notes and understand and do all the homework, everything in 1 hour, like a genie, fatafat. Okay, so we don't have any super powered people here. That's good. Okay, I'll discuss another method for this, and more questions we'll do tomorrow, not today, because of time. Just I'll tell method 2 and stop it. As I can say, I'm not saying this is a better method or something, just a different approach. X square plus px plus q. Can I write it as x minus tan alpha into x minus tan beta? Is it correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Because
sir.
if you want a quadratic equation with alpha and beta as the root, it is x minus alpha into x minus beta equal to 0. This is a quadratic equation with alpha and beta as the root, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Because that tan alpha, tan beta are the roots, I wrote like this. Now what I am going to do, I am going to substitute this and this are equal for some values of x or for all values of x.
For all values of x.
For all
Yeah.
values of x.
So I can put x equal to 5, 10, 100, anything I can put it. But I will put x is equal to tan alpha plus beta. Then this will become tan alpha plus beta whole square plus p into tan alpha plus beta plus q. And here when I put it, it is tan alpha plus beta minus tan alpha and tan alpha plus beta minus tan beta. Okay. Now I want to write this as sin by cos and take LCM here. This is sin square alpha plus beta by cos square alpha plus beta. P sin alpha plus beta by cos alpha plus beta plus q. Here also I want to write sin by cos and take LCM. When you write it in one more step. Sin alpha plus beta by cos alpha plus beta minus sin alpha by cos alpha. Here sin alpha plus beta by cos alpha plus beta minus sin beta by cos beta. If you take LCM here, the numerator what you get is our question. Denominator will come cos square alpha plus beta. Here if I do cross multiplication, sin A cos B minus cos A sin B, I will get sin alpha plus beta into cos alpha minus cos alpha plus beta into sin alpha by product of these two, which is cos alpha plus beta into cos alpha. Similarly here also, sin alpha plus beta into cos beta minus cos alpha plus beta into sin beta by cos alpha plus beta into cos beta. Sorry, can I see? Now, if I call this as A and this as B, does it look like sin A cos B minus cos A sin B?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
It's also sin A cos B minus cos A sin B. And moreover, this cos alpha plus beta, this and this will get cancelled. This and this will get cancelled. So my question, I got it as this is sin A cos B. I don't have to expand this. Sin A cos B minus cos A sin B is sin alpha plus beta minus alpha. Similarly, other one is sin alpha plus beta minus beta by cos alpha into cos beta. Here alpha will cancel, here beta will cancel. So I got sin beta by cos beta tan beta, sin alpha by cos alpha is tan alpha. So I got tan alpha into tan beta. So that is product of the roots. That is.
Sir, how did you cancel those, sir? Alpha and beta?
No, I did not cancel. Alpha and alpha I cancelled, beta and beta I cancelled.
Okay,
Sin
sir.
beta by cos beta is tan beta, sin alpha by cos alpha is tan alpha.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
And that is product of roots. That is equal to Q. Okay. I don't know how somebody got an idea to make the question. Maybe I thought something like this might have gave them idea to make the question. Otherwise, why it is? Yes, please.
Sir, they are H equal tan alpha plus beta our assumption, sir.
No, that's why I asked you. This is equal to this. For example, if I ask x square minus 5x plus 6 equal to x minus 2 into x minus 3. Is it a correct statement or wrong statement?
Yes, sir, correct only, sir.
After that, can I put x equal to 10, 100, 1000, anything on both sides, or I have to put only particular number?
Anything, sir.
Like I can put anything like that. I kept x equal tan alpha.
Okay.
Is it okay? This and this are equal for all values of x. I can choose any x. I chose this particular x so that I can get the question that I wanted. As I said, I am not saying this anything better or something. I am just giving a different perspective to the question.
Sir,
Yes, please.
sir, there you wrote Q question QUE that is tan alpha into tan beta.
Tan alpha into tan QE means question.
Okay.
No. Here, no. From here to here, when you take LCM, what you get is exactly the question that I asked, na?
Oh,
What was
yes,
the question?
yes, yes.
Sin square alpha plus beta plus p sin alpha plus beta into cos alpha plus beta plus q cos square alpha plus beta.
Roots will be.
I don't want to write such a big expression, so I wrote question.
Yes, sir. I understood.
Not, they asked us to show a particular expression equal to q. That particular expression I am calling question. Is it okay?
Okay, sir. Understood, sir. Sir, also, once can you again explain x is equal to tan alpha plus beta? We assumed it, sir, or we proved it?
No, the first line, what you see on the screen, it is true for all values of x, right?
Yes, sir.
Both sides I can put x equal to 5 or 10, 100, A, L, B, anything I can put it, right?
Yes, sir.
Just I chose to substitute x equal to tan alpha plus beta.
Okay, sir. Understood.
Okay, if you completed what is on the board, this class is over. Alright, you can leave. Thank you.